So should Undisputed appeal more to the hardcore fans or to the casual fans, right? Now, I'm going to start this off by saying this. There is a big misconception when people talk about what is a sim, not even a sim boxing game, but what is sim. When we say sim, sim is a duplicate or is to replicate what goes on in real life. So let's just take sports games out of the way. When people bring up simulation, when they say simulation, it is to replicate what you see in real life. What you see in real life is what's happening inside of a game. I'll give you an example. Grand Theft Auto, to a certain extent, is a simulation game. Why? Because you have real life buildings and states and cars in the game. They just remixed it and made it their own. But in reality, it is a simulation game. If you was to go to California, you will see a lot of the buildings and stuff like that that is on Grand Theft Auto in real life in California. So it is a simulation game. People have a misconception of simulation because they call it like boring or it lacks the fun aspect, right? They place names on it to downplay simulation gaming and to try to uplift arcade gaming. That's why so many companies would rather make arcade games instead of trying to make a simulation game. So my take on that is this. Currently right now, Undisputed is appealing to, actually, you know what? I take that back. They're not even trying to appeal to casual fans. The problem with Undisputed is they're trying to appeal to everybody. You have aspects of a simulation boxing game in terms of the footwork and stuff like that, in terms of real life names and stuff like that. But as far as the gameplay, they're trying to appeal to casual fans. That's why you have spam and there's so many broken mechanics. It gives you the freedom. But again, when I think of an arcade game, I think of a game that is easy to pick up and play. So that way, the casual fans who may be playing this game for 4 hours, 3 hours, they can still have a fun time. Here's the problem, Undisputed. Bro, listen. This is a boxing game at the end of the day. This is boxing. Boxing isn't easy. Like, let's get real here, bro. Boxing isn't easy. This is why, it is not to compare, but this is why I look at games like BKSB, because he is clear throat about what does he want. I'll give you another example. 2K, NBA 2K, cutthroat. Because what is the number one complaint that people have on 2K? The shooting. Oh, I'm missing earlys. I'm missing wide open. 2K said, Mike Wang said, listen, if it ain't green, you missing. And that caused so many people to be frustrated. And you want to know why? Because it immediately creates a skill gap. Who's good at 2K? Who's not? If you can't green a shot, if you missing, that's on you, bro. Like Mike Wang legit made it to where if you play 2K24, he legit made it to where if it's not green, meaning if it ain't a perfect release, you're bricking. Don't matter if it's a slightly early, slightly late. If it ain't the color of green, you're bricking. And that creates a skill gap. So you normally see the elite players, the higher tier players, they balling out. It's so entertaining because you have two good teams that know what they're doing and they're going after it. Who's better than who? We don't have that in Undisputed right now, bro. Yes, you have people who are trying to play sim in Undisputed, but if you go in ranked, everybody's spamming. And this was supposed to have been a anti-spamming game, by the way. Some of you don't know, when Undisputed was still being called ESBC, this was being marketed as a super anti-spam game. That's why a lot of us always go back in the archives and always talk about ESBC, because ESBC was a clear-cut, clear direction game. It was a game all about sim boxing and just boxing, period. You trying to appeal to these casual fans. These fans ain't gonna get you to where you need to be at, SCI. Let's be real. How do you think 2K makes all that money every single year? You think it's from casual gamers? Casual gamers aren't spending money on 2K the way how you think they are. Yeah, they may buy 2K, which is money, of course, right? And they also may pay for a build. That's it, though. These dudes aren't spending thousands of dollars. Who really are the ones who are spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on 2K? It is the competitive players. There is a 2K streamer who legit said he spent $25,000 on 2K. On 2K. You think a casual gamer is spending 20? You think they're gonna spend more than $200, $300 on 2K when they barely even probably playing the game? Or if they do play the game, they playing it for fun? No, bro. It's the ones who put in the work. It's the ones who play this game nearly every single day. That's how 2K is able to make money every single year. They make it from the competitive scene. They have a whole 2K league because of competitive players. You think they would make a 2K league if the competitive scene on 2K wasn't popping like that? The competitive scene in 2K is crazy. That's how they was able to make a whole entire 2K league where these people are competing for lots of money. These dudes are competing for NBA contracts. Millions of dollars, bro. These dudes are really competing, bro. So this is why I get frustrated and I bring up conversations like these. And I know it seems like every time I talk about Undisputed, I'm bashing the game or I'm always talking bad about Undisputed. But I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from, bro. This is supposed to have been a game that was for boxing fans. And then you get a couple of YouTubers who started speaking about the game who don't really know boxing like that. Now all of a sudden, things start to change. Why are things changing? Why is the direction of the game changing? Why is that? This is why I'm frustrated, bro. This is why I go so hard. And it's out of love, bro. It's really out of love, bro. It's to better Undisputed, because if Undisputed is successful, we have a successful boxing game. That's why I go so hard for Undisputed. But the reality is, this game isn't what we were promised, bro. All of them old clips of Undisputed, not even just Undisputed, all of them older clips of ESBC, that's not what's going on right now. And I'm frustrated because of that. That's why I bring up the conversation of you should appeal more to the hardcore gamers, because at the end of the day, I mean, you see it. Look at your Discord. These people are spending hours on your game. These are the people who will keep Undisputed in business, who will keep coming back to spend money on your game. You got to appeal to those fans, because these fans are the ones who really make your game like that. You think Fight Night Champion wasn't popping because of the hardcore gamers? No, it came back into being a talked about game again, because you had all of these hardcore gamers playing Fight Night. You had guys like LX Dark Sniper coming back making content. You had guys like Fight Night's Finest making content on the game. This is what brought Fight Night Champion back, because for the longest time it wasn't even being talked about. But appealing to the casual gamers when these dudes are barely even playing the game in the first place, you're crazy to even do that. You crazy to even consider doing something like that. But on that note, if you enjoyed any of this content, I know I went on a crazy rant, but I have to get some of this stuff out, bro. For real. Like, it's just been bothering me. But if you are new to the channel and you enjoy any of this content, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And if you are new, make sure you hit that red button that says subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And like always, hearts, you guys. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.